I'm at IBC 2024 in Hall 12 on the ARRI stand with Marc. Marc, good to see you.
Good seeing you again.
So Marc, let's start at the beginning. Tell me about ARRI's journey into the world of live production and specifically what you think's important and what's relevant for the SVG community.
Sure. So we have had products for the live production market for quite a while. We've had the AMIRA Live, we had the 1800 Multicam system, but we've also delivered lights, Artemis and Trinity Steadicam camera stabilizer units. So we have some experience in that market. And what we've seen recently is that a lot of people want to use the Alexa 35 camera, which is a premier movie camera, in live. However, they don't have the proper fiber adapter and all the other accessories you need for that. So because we've seen such a strong demand from the market, and I think there's really an explosion right now in people who want to shoot Super 35 cinematic for live events. It's a huge demand for that. And that's why we developed the Alexa 35 Live system. And we showed that first at the NAB show earlier this year. We've now sold the first systems. The customers are really, really happy. We're continuing to shoot a whole bunch of tests. And in fact, recently we had a soccer game. We shot the opening of the Australian Soccer League. That went really, really well. And there we actually matched the camera to Grass Valley cameras, just to see if we could downgrade our camera, which went as well, because our camera has such a huge dynamic range, such an amazing color space, that we can provide our really, really good image quality, but we can also match it to really anything else that's out there in the market, making it a very useful, a system that gets great utilization for the person who purchased it.
Yeah. We've certainly seen, it feels like every time there's another major sporting event, that one of the things that will be introduced is that cinematic shallow depth of field look. So what sort of response are you seeing from the industry to what ARRI is providing at the moment?
Oh, the response is huge. It's, at this point in time, we have more orders than we can build cameras, which is a good problem to have at this day and age. The response is huge. And what we're seeing is we have a lot of traction in the concert markets. You know, we've done a lot of concerts. We've done Adele, Ed Sheeran, Rolling Stones, a whole bunch of concerts. But recently we did Billy Joel's 100th concert, Madison Square Garden, with an Alexa 35. It wasn't alive yet, but the footage looks fantastic. And it's really the same camera, so you're going to get the same image quality from the Alexa 35 Live. Yeah. I think that's the main market, but we're also getting a lot of interest from sports. And so in order to supply that, we're now, happily Fujinon built this PL mount telephoto lens, because that was the one bit missing. In sports, you want your long telephoto lenses. And I'm very happy Fujifilm is doing that we have this lens now. And so we built a large lens adapter so you can mount camera and lens together very quickly in order to facilitate that.
And this, the 35 was launched at NAB.
35 Live, yes.
Yes, for Live, yeah. So tell us, is this a continuation? Are you just kind of sharing that message with the European audience now, or are there more upgrades, updates that you would like to talk about?
Well, what we're doing right now is we're delivering the first Alexa 35 Live camera systems. That's going really well, but we're also talking with the customers and we're starting to look at where are the little bits missing. So for instance, I have some prototypes here of converters from SMPTE 311 cables to tactical fiber. Right. Because what we're seeing is the Europeans love SMPTE 311. The Americans in their huge stadiums have tactical already underground, so they want to convert from one to the other. So we're starting to now fill in all these other bits. We're getting feedback on what new software features we should implement. And so we're continuing to build the system and grow this market.
So it's not just about matching the image, it's also about making sure that you can kind of slot into that pre-existing workflow.
Yes, I think the image is why people come.
Yeah.
They want the ARRI look. They want the really, really good looking image quality. But the issue has always been, I think, the broadcasters have always been afraid that we're these strange movie people. And we tried everything we could to make sure that this system integrates smoothly into an existing live production environment. Right. So you have all the controls you'd ever want on the back of the fiber camera adapter, including your intercom. You got 4 return ins, 4 return videos. You have an extra auxiliary fiber connector. There's everything you would want. And then there's that and more on the fiber base station, including 15 simultaneous SDIs, 3G, 6G, 12G. There are 2 HD down converters built in. So you really have everything you need to integrate that smoothly into an existing live production environment.
Fantastic. Well, Mark, best of luck with the rest of the show. Thanks very much for talking to us.
Thank you so much.
You.